Guys, we're here for the ribbon cutting ceremony of the new parking lot.
How you doing?
Good morning. And I gotta tell you, this is excuse me. This is exciting. I just found out, in case you guys know, that this right here, good morning, is 3 years in the making, getting this parking lot done here. Let me tell you why. I just found out. Because the town did not own this parking lot. It belonged to all the merchants here. Hey, Michelle. It belonged to all the merchants. So they actually had to physically go and contact all of the merchants to get their permission for the town to do this. Now, some of those persons who owned those stores were deceased. So the people who currently had it is inherited property. So there was a lot of door knocking, tracking down, and asking for permission. So that's why this is so huge, because I don't know if you guys remember, this thing was a mess back here. So this is 3 years in the making, simply because the town did not originally have ownership of this. They had to contact every merchant, get permission, and then be able to do this. So this is the ribbon cutting ceremony right here. As you can see, the rain is here. I'm going to symbolize that to mean that it's raining down blessings here in King Street, South Carolina. You'll start to see these benches around town. If you'd like to buy one in honor of you or someone you know, I think you can contact the town. But here we go here. People are gathered. Just wanted to give you guys the history of what's going on, because I had no idea. 3 years. All right, so here we go. We have our mayor here, our county supervisor.
I know, I'm sorry.
Jim.
And we're about to cut the ribbon. Good morning. Mr. Richard Treem, William Freeman. So as you can see, that's commitment to be out here in the rain.
And y'all get closer together?
Put those umbrellas.
Center, just centered more? All right. Are you going to speak or anything? You going to speak now? I don't know if the rain's going to mess up the inclusion.
All right, we ready. I'd like to welcome everyone to the ribbon cut of the new parking lot for downtown. First of all, I'm going to open up in prayer first before we start. And let's pray. Everybody bow your head. Gracious Heavenly Father, I thank you for this morning. I thank you for what you're doing in our town. I thank you for every merchant that's got a business downtown and the people of this town, Lord, and our county, Father. Lord, I give you the praise for what took place here this morning, and I thank you for what you're doing in our town. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
First of all, I want to say, is the parking lot beautiful? Look.
Yes.
It really looks good. And Mr. Treem's going to thank some of the people that's involved with it. I don't want to call it, but I thank all the elected officials that are here, all our merchants. It ain't a mayor thing, it ain't a politician thing. It's the people thing. Y'all pulled together and y'all supported Main Street, and look at what's taking place. It's just one step on where we headed. Just one little step. I always heard the saying, the Rome wasn't built in a day. It took a long time. And I want to point out something. I think William's going to share a little bit more than what I share. Look at the chamber building. They ain't finished with that yet. There's an awning coming, I think, and I'm going to let William share on that. And we got a lot of other things getting ready to take place. And the compliments I'm getting from out of town is unbelievable. I've had a mayor to call me. I've had people call me from Camden, South Carolina, that rode through our town just this weekend. And this is the statement she made. She said things are moving downtown. We're in the same program y'all are in.
Yes.
And she said, y'all are moving. And she said, I want to say one thing. I love the new benches. She made that statement. I've got more than any comp out of Columbia, South Carolina. I don't want to name everybody. Out of Conway, South Carolina. We had a program this weekend. Sue Ham brought in, I'm gonna say a movie star, Carl Kennedy. He played on MacGyver. He done a free training for the arts. I had a guy from Conway walk up to me when I walked out the building, and he said, "Mayor, I want to bring an art exhibit to your town." He said, "I walked through your town this morning," and he said, I commend the people. I said, "That's right, it's the people that's bought into this. It's not the mayor, it's the people who's bought into this. And the chamber, we're all on the same team. I commend Leslie, because look at what they're doing. They're letting us dress our building up a little bit to make it look real well. And it's going to really look good. Guys, I can't say enough about our people. But I mean, I've heard compliments from out of town. That's a great thing. Even from Columbia, even from Atlanta, Georgia. People riding through our town. And Mr. Treen, I'm going to let you speak now.
Okay.
I got done, brother.
I appreciate it. I'm going to start calling some names, so I wrote a list. And my list will disappear if the mayor doesn't stand here and all this thing. But we appreciate it. I've been here for about 3 years, and we started working on this thing 3 years ago. And y'all remember what it was. And Delta Ward cornered me up and said, "What you gonna do about this parking lot?" I said, "If we do anything, it's gonna take a while." But anyway, we were able to do a lot with this thing, and it is beautiful. We've got a lot of good compliments on it, and it's something that we needed. Want to thank the Jenkinson Law Firm. Billy's not here today, but he worked on this thing for nothing. There was a lot of legal maneuvering and buying and selling and trading and leases and whatnot. And we do appreciate him, and never send us a bill. He couldn't be here today. Ronnie Sabb. Ronnie Sabb's not here, but he got some funding. And in fact, he got the majority of the funding. And he says, now how can I sell this thing as economic development, a parking lot? I said, you can sell it for economic development, because this is what we need, this parking lot for economic development. Williamsburg Development Corporation, Jim Moore. We appreciate Jim Moore for helping us with the funding. We also appreciate Williamsburg County, and Tiffany Wright is here, and we appreciate her. She supported us since before she was elected, and we appreciate it. And we appreciate you being here too. The mayor and council, they're the ones that first bought into it. We got Lester McCullough here, and we got Bubba Hammond is here, and I hope I'm not missing any of my councilmen. But we appreciate it because they bought into it. They put money, we've got money into it, so therefore we got a stake in it, and I appreciate them seeing the vision. Of course, the Main Street and William Freeman. The council bought into that. You don't know how important that this is to the development of the town of Kingstree, this Main Street program, and the work that William's done, even on the parking lot here. The Chamber of Commerce, who's been extremely supportive. I think they were one of the first buildings that had the Main Street. Mr. Wilson, Randy Wilson, come in and design a front for it. It's about one half done, I guess, the building across the way. Hybrid Engineering and Larry Watts. Larry, we appreciate y'all. Paul, we appreciate you too. And you're with us. Through the changes and through this and that, we appreciate it. We appreciate y'all's experience too. And I think Digging Deep was the construction people on this, and they did a marvelous job. Randy Gosser with Digging Deep is very, very easy to work with. Now, I also want to mention the property owners. We've got Mr. Barr here, the attorney's office is right down the street. They helped us acquire this property. And who am I missing around here? We greatly appreciate it. We appreciate Duke Energy, and Mr. Adams is down there, Dent Adams, and with FTC. We appreciate them. These people were helped us along. Without them, we couldn't have made it this far. So, like I say, this is a small thing, opening of a parking lot, but to us, it's a big thing. It was part of the plan that we had when the mayor took office, and we talked about this even before he was elected. We had a plan, and we're working our plan right now, and things come out good. And we appreciate all of y'all for helping us along. Thank you very much.
I want Miss Tiffany to speak, and I'll close it out before we cut the ribbon. Miss Tiffany.
Well, truly it is a great day in Williamsburg County. Another great day. We have a lot to go, but we have come so far. So I'm here and I'm dedicated to helping our city and our county grow, and look forward to the future of what we're doing.
Jim, you got anything you need to say?
I'm glad to see it done.
All right.
I think as Richard said, I think it's going to be very important to the economic development of downtown, and we all know that as goes economic development, our growth in King Street goes, so goes Williamsburg County. So that's a great thing.
Thank you, Jim. Bubba?
Yeah, Mr. Mayor, I'd just like to say that, in my opinion, I never could get Ms. Beppy LeGrand with the Main Street project to tell me for sure one way or the other. But this project was started before we were accepted into the Main Street project. And in my opinion, I think this is one of the things that all of the council members listed on their letters that they sent in to for support of the Main Street project that got the Main Street Committee's attention to bring us into this project. And William's done such a wonderful job with the project. This is just the start. The painting of this building, the parking lot here, this is just the start of things to come.
Mr. Lewis, you got anything?
I just want to say good morning, and I'm thankful for everyone that is out here. Yesterday when I came to the church and looked over this way, I said, wow. I circled the block, I said, it's for real. So great improvement to all of us here that looking forward and making the sacrifice for it to do it. I'm sure all of us will enjoy it. Thank you.
William, share what's coming.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
I would just like to say that this is what happens when a community comes together. This is not one person's initiative. This is not one town's initiative. This is a county and a city coming together. And this is proof in the pudding, y'all. This is what happens when hard work and community comes together. We got a lot of things coming up. We got a lot of people taking advantage of the town's facade grants. As y'all see, the buildings that are around us that are being done. We're excited about the future. We'll be sending out stuff for our King Street Live events, our Downtown Summer Series. So y'all be on the lookout with the town's website and the county's website about upcoming events. And we're excited to finally utilize this parking lot to what we've made it.
Thank you, William. I'd like to thank William and Mr. Treem personally, because I'm gonna tell you, they've done a lot of footwork on this parking lot. A lot of things people don't see. And guys, I'm gonna tell you what, I feel good about our town. I feel great about our town, to be honest with you. It's going in our county. Things are turning. Things are turning strong. And I can't say it enough. It's the people who makes things happen. Y'all got your scissors out. Tiffany, you ready? Let's cut a ribbon. Y'all ready?
No.
Oh. All right, come on, Jim.
Everybody ready?
Yeah.
Go. Yay.
Nice. Awesome. Oh, there's Miss Moretta Dorsey. There's Mr. Jeff Singleton. Hi, how are you? So let's take a look over here, guys. As I was telling you, this was 3 years in the making simply because the town did not own this property. It belonged to all the merchants. So they had to physically go knock on doors and get permission to take ownership of this. And some of the property owners were deceased, and so the current owners had inherited. So imagine tracking people down who no longer live in Williamsburg County to get their permission. And if anyone who's lived in Williamsburg County remember, this used to be a huge mess. So to be able to come back here and see this is definitely a big part of economic development, because now we have parking spaces. And I remember when I was growing up as a young girl, the parking used to be beautiful like this, man. So this is amazing that the town has been able to do this along with the county. And this may not seem big to you guys, but this is really huge. Our town is really moving. Things are stepping into the right direction with the town and the county partnering to achieve great things here in Williamsburg County. So, yes, y'all know I'm reporting live, right? In the rain. I'm excited about this. I love growth. I love partnership. I love unity. So this is what's happening in and around about Kingstree, South Carolina. Look at people still standing in the rain here. In the rain. Those are some of the benches there. So beautiful, 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 beautiful. Okay, guys, I'm going to report to you a little bit later on. I'm trying to catch the supervisor. She running. Supervisor! She's stepping it out. All right, peace, guys. Love y'all.